We are in a time where there is so much innovation and new entrants that are emerging left and right. One of the most prolific new entrants are these drones or UAS. We expect exponential increase in UAS operations as we move forward. How we safely and efficiently integrate these operations play a key role within the NAS. For over 60 years, the FAA has provided one of the safest and most efficient airspace systems in the world. Innovation has been one of the main areas that we concentrate on, while always maintaining the safety of the operation occurring within the airspace. In order to safely and efficiently incorporate UAS into our airspace, we need to work together between industry, government, and the public to ensure that we are able to meet the demands of operational needs of UAS within the NAS. Within the UTM pilot program, we've brought together USS or UAS service suppliers, the FAA, NASA, technology partners, test sites, as well as supplementary data service suppliers. So we have a whole myriad of industry and government experts that have come to collaborate and establish a unique ecosystem to test various concepts and establish a unified outlook. We've had a team of experts build out an architecture, figure out different requirements, establish an infrastructure to support various capabilities to test with live flights as part of this demonstration and validation activity and exercise. We wanted to make sure the various stakeholders that have an interest in how these drones are integrated safely have their needs met. Areas like public safety and public safety partners, what their needs look like, differ from what our air traffic partners within the FAA needs look like, in order to address various stakeholder needs. What we have done is establish this new UAS traffic management ecosystem, a more integrated and interoperable system. First, we start to take a look at a high-dense environment where there are many UAS flying in a very small area, overlapping volumes and many conflicts of operations and their planned operations. Another area that we work through and test is how the deconfliction works within the airspace and the operators and the various USS that are supporting the operators. Enabling data exchange between industry and the FAA is one of the predominant guiding principles that we've worked through, as well as exchanging that information in a safe and secure manner. We also work with the USS to validate what the inter-USS communication methodology would look like. Lastly, we work through different concepts within remote identification, and we have looked to enable and validate some of the standards from the ASTM International Standards Body. This starts to take into account some of the public safety needs, how we would potentially give public safety entities, those that have authorized access to that information, a holistic set of information from a remote ID that has been broadcast from a vehicle. Back in 2017, visiting the NASA Ames Research Lab, they were in the early stages of flight testing these initial capabilities. It started to open my eyes to the real-world use cases that could have a significant impact on everyday activities. The first time all of these pieces fit together, an actual operational use case occurring within a real-life environment, is when we witnessed some of the initial flight testing at the Virginia Tech test site with their partner Wing. They were conducting actual deliveries in a nominal manner to the local community in Christiansburg, Virginia. In the midst of a global pandemic, the need for these operations have become more and more present. Conducting these activities and flushing out these concepts will be a key enabler to conducting operations within the NAS safely and efficiently. We plan on approaching these various capabilities very methodically, doing the right level of testing and validation before implementation. We hope we can give you a little bit more insight into the details of the activities that we've done over the past year to safely integrate UAS into the airspace and give you a look into what the UTM ecosystem continues to evolve into.